was still hooked up to the speaker. And then she started playing something on the tablet, so I usually get to play the music. You get them, Viper? Let's go. Straight and down. Barry. He's in my ultimate team. Like I do the challenges. They he's a black country. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Shit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count.
Right down the middle, brother. Right down the middle, brother.
Get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Hey, do your pass play. Do your pass play.
Here's 1st and 10. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert!
Bam.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels.
Yeah.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
He's bashing.
A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. That was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Hey. Gee, Teeerash gave me. Let's go. Cheer out to the one viewer. Gee, somebody just fucking bumped into you. Who's Vitis? Ah, yo, Teeerash gave me, baby.
Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now it's Roethlisberger.
He doesn't make those.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
Yeah.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. First carry for James Conner. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable. And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Carr.
Boom.
And that is incomplete.
All right.
The arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Ah!
Only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard.
Bye.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they script
the first down now.
And some of these runs, while they haven't been successful,
pass, man.
Escape, and he goes down.
Passa começa, né,
already being in the red zone.
Black 80.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play fake to Conner. Now Roethlisberger. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On 3rd down, it's Conner. And they'll get him down short of first down, right on the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. And that is no good. He pulled it just a wee bit wide left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I just saw that, bro.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Oh, shit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Well, as an offense, you know, some drives you have it, some drives you don't, and this one looks like a you don't.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it was 3rd and long. It was screaming for a pass. I think they tried to outguess them there with the running play. They didn't fool him at all.
Went in the wrong direction. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. This is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Now Roethlisberger hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Raiders pick it up past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Now, 180. 180. We're good. 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Oh, what the fuck?
Here's incomplete.
Damn.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Catch it loose.
And this is incomplete. A huge game.
Yo.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Here we go, here we go. Like 80. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on. Now, those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones.
Penalty. Oh, what? I accept it. Yes, accept it.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Monday, down. New 80. Hey,
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Carr now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I don't know. Hey, shout out. What's good? Comment. I see you a shout out.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
That's it. Big hit.
Close game, my bro. Lulu. See, you'll be practicing.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Roethlisberger now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald there to make the grab.
All right.
As his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hey.
This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
Right into the shoulder.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Oh!
There's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Let's get it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Oh,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Justin Lane there defensively that time to knock it free. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Roethlisberger going to get this one to Connor. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. He's got it. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
What on your side?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
It's our time. It's our time.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Benson Mayowa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really...
And the pressure gets to him again. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And got his man complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 36 yards on the play. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Black 30.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor pushing and finding his
serious?
Touchdown.
Damn.
James Conner taking it in. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Nope. Losing at the moment, but
this fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Gee, look at the replay. Look at the replay. Yeah. Yeah. Teeerash Gaming, baby. We about it. Did you see that, Moss? Yo.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Yo, it's on the stream.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Down. 180. Check.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Who's that?
The Raiders on 3rd down.
Oh,
pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Carr.
Oh!
Fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Oh, hey.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Raiders try on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Yo.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight
Size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Bit late.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Very good to our game chat.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Forced out to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. Looking to erase a 2-score.
Wait, Kiwi? Effie.
Deficit here in the 4th quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot.
He's got him in, complete. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball. And they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Shout out to TRG Moses. Church.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. To throw again. Carr. Flush to his right. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 23 yards for the touchdown. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Well, shout out to the few viewers. Show for tuning in. Teeerash Gaming, baby. We on.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Now Roethlisberger on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that run.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Maurice Hurst in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the sack on first down, Roethlisberger.
Get him.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Connor. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tahir Whitehead able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
61, matchbox, lights, black,
and a spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to TRG, too bad. Yeah.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger.
And you serious?
Could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah, let's go.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Shout out to CIG, Moses, Chewy.
This will be fielded at the 8. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. One final try now for Carr. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win
That's an
column for the
enjoyable for the
Pittsburgh
Raiders.
Steelers.
GGs.
And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's
Avec Game Chopper. Paris. Chirp. Had to take the L.
getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.